it's Lael with Lael by Mail. In this video, we're going to take a look at my first 5 completed days in my 2023 December daily project. I have included a couple links in the description box of the video down below. Number 1 is a link to the December daily blog posts on my blog. If you want to see any of the days a little bit more up close and get some a little bit more detail on what I did in particular on a specific day, you'll find that on the blog. I have also linked I've also included a link to my 2023 December documented mini book project kit, and that is the project that I have used as a base. So prepped the whole project ahead of time using that project kit, created all my foundation pages, and now as December is going on, I'm kind of adding my photos, adding my stories, and maybe adding a few things here and there, or changing a few things here and there. All right, so here we go. Nice chunky. I'm going to be in trouble. I'll tell you that much already, because I finished day 6 today, but it is full. So it is full through day 25, but I haven't added photos, other things like that beyond day 6 yet. So this is going to be a nice and chunky one. Chunky is good in this case. I started out in the inside front cover. I did a little bit different here than what I did with my foundation page. When I saw this calendar that Ellie Studio had done, I just loved it. So I think my plan is, once the month is over, I will probably come back in and decorate this a little bit, and then maybe add a couple little maybe words here and there of some of the different things that took place throughout the month. But I thought I'd wait on that until the month is over. So kind of let that percolate for a little bit. All right, for day 1, I have used a 2x2 pocket page, and this is one of my favorite ways to use the 2x2 pocket pages. I love to do the see-through. I love to have lots of kind of little peekaboos so you can see what is coming. So this didn't change really too much from my foundation page, although I did do a fun little shaker pocket there. So I used the fuse to seal that pocket after I had put some fun little kind of confetti pieces in there. So that is the start, the intro for day 1. And then I have a little bit of bah humbug. I told this story on the blog, but had some fraud take place. Someone had signed up for 7 brand new iPhones not even under my Verizon account. They created a brand new account. And the first was the day that I was first notified of that, because received the bill in the mail. Anyhow, so used some fun little bah humbug paper there, used a little library card pocket, stamped library card using one of my Lael by Mail library card stamps, and then just a little bit of journaling in there about that. So there you go. Also borrowed a phone from the internet of a bunch, borrowed a photo from the internet of a bunch of iPhone boxes, since that's very representative of the first. But what do you do? On the second, had kind of fun here with Santa. I know him from the movie Elf. This was an individual that my husband went to high school with, and he follows him on Facebook. My husband didn't go to high school with Santa, although this man dressed up as Santa had recently written a book, and Nick follows him on Facebook and saw that he was doing a book signing at a Barnes & Noble about a half an hour away from us. So we drove and met him and got a book, and just kind of had a fun little thing there. So that was on the 2nd. Added a full-size photo, and then an acrylic piece from Color Cast Designs. So that really fun ho there. And then a photo that I borrowed from him. I borrowed from his Facebook page. His name is Cause Green, and he goes by Santa Cause. Anyhow, borrowed that from Facebook, and then just printed it off, and there we go. So on the 3rd, here I have a 4x6 pocket page. Took a photo of our front porch. I decorate our front porch every year, but even beyond that, our front porch looks a little bit different this year. This time of year, I always put a little basket out with water and goodies and things like that for delivery people. So photo of the front porch, then a little interactive element here, showing that little basket, and then just doing a little bit of journaling about how so very appreciative of our delivery people all year round, especially as it comes to my business, because they work very hard for me. But then, all of the temporary people that are even working over the holidays. for the 4th. The 4th, it is our son Sam's birthday. So every year, this is the 16th year I've actually done a December daily project. And so every year, for the last 16 years, if you look at the 4th in my projects, you'll see Sam standing in front of what we call the birthday door. So way back in 2007, that was the first year that I had done it. We decorate before our boys' birthdays, the night before, after they had gone to bed, we would decorate their bedroom door to look like a giant present. And so when they wake up in the morning, when they're little, they're very excited. Sam doesn't live with us anymore. He hasn't lived with us for a couple of years. He's out on his own. But when he moved out, he was very concerned that this tradition would end. So now we decorate a closet door, linen closet, something like that in our house. So he still comes over and has fun, getting the things off of the door. The things that are on his door have changed quite a bit from when he was little. He used to be able to go like to the dollar store and get, just a few things. Now, candy, but gift cards to fast food places. So what is funny in this one, when I looked back for that photo, he's holding his teddy bear here. He's holding his cat here. His cat lives with us. That's a whole other story. Anyhow, but for this, I used 2 different printables from In a Creative Bubble. I love, love, love what Geraldine does in a Creative Bubble and her printables. They just make me so happy. Anyhow, this is a digital printable. So I pulled it up in Photoshop, added the photos and the journaling, and then printed it out. Added the 4 and then a little bit of washi. And then over here, this was a printable 4x6 card. So printed that out on cardstock as opposed to photo paper, and then just did a little bit of journaling there. And then that takes us to the 5th. So on the back side of the 4th, I have added another printable from In a Creative Bubble. Now that one was black and white, but I added rub-ons. So I wanted to add a little bit of color, and that was super easy to do by just adding some rub-ons. So any of the color that you see on that page, those are rub-ons. All the product that I've used as I've kind of added things to the project, and even things that I didn't add that were already there on my foundation pages, you will find those linked each day under the blog. So one of the things I had to switch up a little bit as we start to look at the 5th, my actual foundation pages for the 4th, or my original pages, it did not look like this at all. My original page, and you'll get a little peek at the 6th here, my original page, actually, this was the 4th. And this was facing this direction. So I basically just flipped the page over. But what I then needed to do, the holes were originally here and originally on this side. So what I had to come in and do was add washi here and that to cover up the holes. And then I put washi here to make it look even, and then repunched the holes. And I ended up doing the same thing on the back side as well. So not only can washi be decorative, but it can also serve a purpose. In that case, I needed to use it to cover up the holes. So this was always day 5. I just had to flip it. So day 5, I have a little waterfall here. I call these waterfalling dog doors. So it's like a little dog door, right? Dog door hinges at the top, dog or cat or pig or whatever animal you have that runs through a dog door, opens at the bottom. So I have 3 little dog doors here. And then as you open them up, I am telling the story about the white ceramic houses that I started collecting a couple of years ago from Crate and Barrel. So I just put little photos on the back side of each of those cards and then did a little bit of journaling right there. And that's what I like about doing little interactive elements like that. I have a single page, but I'm able to actually get in 3 photos along with my little story on that page. So there you have it. There's a little sneak peek at what will be the 7th. There you have it. That is my December daily for 2023, days 1 through 5. So I will be back on the 11th, and I will do a flip through of days 6 through 10. In the description box of the video, I have also added a link to my December daily playlist here on my YouTube channel. So I think I have 7 years worth of completed December daily projects here on my YouTube channel that I have kind of done a flip through of each of those years. So if you want to take a look at that for different ideas or inspiration, or just to see some of the different things I've done, you'll find that in the description box of the video. One last thing I will mention I am using my December documented 2023 project kit. There are still some of these in stock. So if you're looking for a project to use to document your December, you will find the link to that in the description box as well. And with that project kit purchase, you also receive obviously the color step-by-step instructions, but you also receive access to a live, well, it was live when I recorded it, back in October, but a 5.5-hour video class where I put the project together with you step by step. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.